Friends, I'm getting you ready for the holiday season today with tips on everything from fashion to finance, plus a trip down memory lane and some Christmas fun as well. We kick off today's show by talking to award-winning artist and songwriter Mike Donehey. Then we'll explore 5 fun ways to dress for the holidays. Next, I'll give you an in-depth tour of the newest interactive experience at Gaylord Opryland Resort, as well as how some of country music's biggest stars are joining in the festivities. And finally, I'm helping you save money this month without compromising your celebration. So grab a mug of something festive and get ready to have some fun with me and my friends, because this is the Sami Cone Show.
From the NewsChannel 5 network, this is the Sami Cone Show. Sponsored by Gaylord Opryland's A Country Christmas.
So excited to introduce you to one of my good friends, award-winning singer, songwriter, musician extraordinaire, Mike Donehey. Mike, how the heck are you doing this holiday season?
I'm doing so great, Sammy. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. That's right.
I love it. We are trying to make this the first all-sung interview, and you are off to a 100% start. I'm so grateful. Mike, listen, people probably know you from 10th Avenue North. You're doing your own thing right now. Before we get going, can we just talk a little bit about life transition? Because one thing that I love about you is that you are who you are all the time. If people follow you on social media, you talk straight, you're real. Can you just give us a little bit of the real deal on what's been going on in your life that led to this transition?
It started with a really big fight between me and my wife.
Awesome.
Where
let's get
she
to
said,
it.
She said, I've been asking you to take time off and you haven't been hearing me. And I said, you haven't really been asking. You were hoping I would read your mind. So, you know, that she didn't like that. She didn't like that response.
Work?
And I went to the band. This was right before the pandemic. And I said, I got to take time off. And they said, oh, we're so glad you said that. Because actually, we're all retiring. And so our spring tour became our farewell tour, became our canceled by COVID tour. Wow. And now I'm off on my own.
And here we are. You know, it's interesting. Full disclosure, we go way back, like 20 plus years, which I know shouldn't be real looking at us, right? Because we're way too young for that.
So young. When did you know each other? In the womb?
Right. Back in the Florida days. In fact, a lot of the bandmates are in Florida again, right? Kind of living their best lives. I mean, your new project is called Flourish, right? I know that you still now are living your best life with your family and your music. Did that come from this kind of regrowth, so to speak? Tell us about this new birth.
Yeah, man, pandemic happened, our tour got canceled, all my band members retired, and I was thinking, now what? And I kept writing songs, because I write songs as self-therapy, as I'm sure a lot of musicians will attest. And I just kept coming back to this idea that maybe I can still flourish even if my circumstances aren't. And that was that was what the whole album became about, was learning to flourish inside even when I wasn't flourishing outside.
Yeah, we're showing some pictures of you with your girls. You've got a lot of really cute girls in your home.
I have 4 daughters. There's so many daughters.
You're so outnumbered.
There's a lot of crying. When you have 4 daughters, there's a lot of crying, and sometimes they cry too.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of parents that watch the show. What have you learned? I mean, let's not even look over the past decade of being a parent, but just in these past few months even, what has this experience taught you, and what have you learned from your girls as well?
2 big things. One, I learned that before this pandemic, when I would come home, I wasn't really home. My brain was still on tour. And so I've really had to learn to actually be where I am and choose where I am in order to interact with it. And that's what this song is about, The Glory I Couldn't See. And the thing I'm really learning about my girls is just learning to be interested in what they're interested in. So right now I'm on book 9 of the Wings of Fire series, because my 12-year-old is really into this dragon series. And so I said, if she's into it, then I'm into it.
I think that's one of the best things I've learned as a parent, sometimes the hardest, especially when I think God always gives us a kid that just isn't like us and that doesn't like what we like
Right.
and that we just don't get. But I do think it sets us up so well for just learning about others. Can I just kind of go off script a little bit and just talk about how that you relate to others? I know, let's go, because I mean, when we're talking about getting out, getting dirty, getting with people that aren't like us, isn't that such a beautiful image of what God wants us to do? You do that so well. I mean, can you talk a little bit about how you've just learned to just open your doors and just relate to those that maybe we wouldn't otherwise come in contact with?
You know, I really got to give credit. If you've seen that in me, I give all credit to my dad because my parents are the most hospitable people on the planet. Anybody watching this interview, if you drive down 95 in Virginia and you stop at my parents' house, my dad, it could be 2 a.m, he will start grilling barbecue chicken for you. He'll put his little headlamp on and he'll start flipping chicken. And when that gets in you, that we're here to take in people, then when you start talking to people who don't think like you, you're not trying to push your idea on them. You're trying to take in their ideas. And so that's what I've really tried to embody, is taking in the other instead of telling them about me first.
So good. Mike, we could do this forever. You've got a new tour coming up with Big Daddy Weave. We're going to put links below as to where people can get those. Oh yeah, that little thing. We're going to make sure we send people where to get tickets, to get your new music, all that. Mike, thank you, friend, for being with me on the Sami Cone Show today.
Sami, what a delight. You keep doing you. You're doing a great job.
I appreciate it. You do you. We're all going to do us. I hope you come back to join us for a little bit more of the Sami Cone Show coming up.
Me too. Me too.
Merry Christmas. With the holidays come a bevy of events, from parties to family gatherings and more, not to mention all the gifting ideas. So of course I had to turn to my friends at Lily Pulitzer of Green Hills to advise us on all of the outfits we need for all of the above. Casey Waters, General Manager of Lily Pulitzer. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks so much for having me.
I'm so excited to show off everything Lily has in store, but you've got some great categories for us to think about and some surprises, I think, for Lily as well. So can you talk us through some different things you think we should be checking off our list when it comes to dressing this season?
Absolutely. So obviously the holidays, family matching moments are a huge thing. We all love to have matching pajamas for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. So we have you set up in that direction.
Yes, I had to grab these.
Yes, this is our adorable, adorable Barking Up the Palm Tree PJ set.
So cute.
So we've got PJs for mom, PJs for your mini. Not only this year, we have PJs for dad.
Literally everyone in the whole family.
Yes, the dog even has accessories this year. We have dog PJs, a matching blanket, so everything to make your Christmas Eve or Christmas Day complete.
Yeah, so whether you're doing, you know, fun Christmas photos, we always do pajamas on Christmas Eve, so this is a great way. It's still festive, but it's not your traditional red and green.
Exactly,
so,
you can wear them year round.
Yeah,
so
okay. Speaking of fun colors for holiday, what's next?
So we've got a more casual holiday look. So if you're going to your kids' Christmas play or just a Christmas parade, these are wonderful looks. This is our little bright Charlton sweater with a matching version for your mini.
And speaking of, can I just grab these here?
It's
this
precious.
Is so cute.
It's our Rami sweatshirt with the Joy logo on the front. So perfect for the holiday season for you and your mini.
Yeah, no one believed that Lily Pulitzer was doing red. I mean, hello, we're in red, right? Lily does red. So the surprise there. And then of course the jeans.
The jeans are a perfect match back to your sweaters for your casual holiday look.
Love it, love it. Okay, so we've got our casual down. What's next?
Next up is if you have your office Christmas party, or some families just like to get fancy for Christmas or for the holidays. So this is a beautiful look. Once again, our red debuting, ruby red. This is our Clem dress. So it's got our clip dot, which is a signature sparkle for Lily. So it is a wonderful piece. It's also flowy and easy to indulge in all of your holiday treats.
Is this our social as well?
This is as well. So green. So you've got your options. Yeah, red or green. So this is a beautiful jumpsuit. It comes with a tie belt, and we have a matching green earring in store to complete the look.
Of course.
Beautiful, nice and easy, very classic.
Yes, absolutely. Okay,
Yes.
what's next?
Next up, we've got your New Year's Eve look. So we tread right through the Christmas holidays, right into New Year's Eve.
Can I interrupt you a second, because I want to show the difference, because I love, so these look similar when you're just
Exactly.
looking at them, but what I love about this is a Sarita, right?
Sarita, yes.
Okay, tell me about the fit of this, because this is a little bit of a straighter fit, but
It is.
this is so fun and forgiving.
It is, and it's so flattering on all body types. It is just fitted through the bust and flares
Got it.
out. It's so fun and fancy. It's twirlable, which
Yes.
everyone wants.
Who doesn't love the twirlable?
Yes, absolutely. That is a wonderful fit for anyone that might not be a Lily lover, might not like our shift styles.
Yeah.
That is a go-to.
Easy entry.
Yes.
And then, of course,
And this is a classic that we do in multiple colors throughout the year, but this is a brand new print for us, and it's our metallic leopard. So what is more fun and fiery than leopard for New Year's?
Yeah.
So this is an adorable, adorable piece. Beautiful fit, beautiful silhouette, so much fun.
and I love how, if you know, people a lot of times, if they think of Lily from a long time ago, it's like just all the bright.
Yes.
And Lily's doing these bold colors, some prints reimagined. We have just a minute left, and I don't want to miss that last selection there.
So this is an adorable Mommy and Me matchback. It's also in a metallic leopard, but in our Calla Lily pink. So this will transition you right from the holiday season to Valentine's Day. So double whammy.
So smart. I love it. Well,
Yes.
this is just a sampling of everything that's over in Lily Pulitzer at the mall at Green Hills. Casey and her beautiful team will help. I mean, you guys are always such a big help to me. Sometimes
you.
I love when I go in and I think like, I would never wear that, and I put it on and I have to walk out in it. So you guys are a great asset. Make sure to go visit them there this holiday season and beyond for all of your outfit needs. Thank you for joining us
Thank you,
today.
Sammy.
Okay, and we'll be right back with more. Mission Save Christmas featuring Elf is an all-new Gaylord Hotels original experience inspired by the hit Christmas film Elf. The multi-sensory, self-guided experience features 12 interactive activities and multiple photo opportunities throughout, allowing guests to immerse themselves in the magic of Elf. Guests journey into Buddy the Elf's world to help save the holiday. Your mission? Complete fun-filled challenges to muster enough Christmas cheer to power the Kringle 3000 and Santa's sleigh. You'll walk through the candy cane forest, filled with more than 100 larger-than-life candy canes. You'll even encounter an interactive Leon the Snowman and a 13-foot-tall Mr. Norwal. Your mission begins with a video message from Santa's elves explaining that you need to muster enough Christmas cheer to power the Clausometer on Santa's sleigh. Join in the work at the Elf Workshop to help fill Santa's bag. In a virtual interactive game, guests will sort toys to ensure only the best toys make it into Santa's bag. Plus, partake in a whack-a-mole style game and invent the year's hottest toy. Create virtual Christmas cookies with real-life tools and digital ingredients, including candy, candy cane, candy corn, and syrup at the North Pole Kitchen. Journey from the North Pole to New York City through a magic portal full of decor, lighting effects, and, of course, a little magic. Visit the famed department store featuring Santa's iconic chair and a gift wrapping station. You'll marvel at a toy brick display of New York City and hop to the beat of an oversized floor piano. Don't forget to stop in the mailroom where you can interact with Buddy by dancing in front of a 49-foot feature wall that mimics your every move. Your journey ends in Central Park with Santa's sleigh, where the Clausometer must be fully powered. Throw snowballs at targets in the park, try a snowball cannon, and follow the Christmas beat while piecing together lyrics to top off the Clausometer. Tickets to Mission Save Christmas featuring Elf are available at Christmas@GaylordOpryland.com. Universal Music Group Nashville is hosting their Parade of Trees inside the resort's Conservatory Garden, where their world-renowned artists have created 11 special Christmas trees. Let's go take a look and see if you can tell whose is whose. Decorated by Grand Ole Opry members Alan Jackson, Carrie Underwood, Darius Rucker, Josh Turner, Keith Urban, and Reba McEntire, plus Eric Church, George Strait, Luke Bryan, and Mickey Guyton. These displays are set to raise funds for the First Responders Children's Foundation. Along with their trees, country music's biggest stars have provided once-in-a-lifetime VIP experiences, such as flyaways, VIP concert experiences, and exclusive merchandise. Proceeds will provide scholarships and mental health services to children who have lost a parent in the line of duty. Some of the themes include Mickey Guyton's Indigo Tree and Eric Church's Two Trees, representing his album's heart and soul, colored red with an American theme and blue with a rock and roll theme, respectively. Guests can scan QR codes at each tree location to donate and gain access to win the designated artist prize package. Visit the Parade of Trees while on site at the resort or www.charitystars.com/paradeoftrees to find out more. When it comes to the holidays, it is possible to stay on budget and have fun, and I'm going to show you how to do it all today with some great ideas that you can start implementing for everything from parties to shopping and entertainment. So let's start over here. When it comes to buying things for the holidays, I also want you to think of your family's budget. For instance, you can buy gift cards right now at many restaurants, and you'll get a bonus gift card. So for example, at Panera, you might spend $50 and get $10 back. Olive Garden, Cheesecake Factory, spend $100, get $20. That's a 20% savings. So don't just think of it for giving gifts, but think about what are your favorite restaurants that you like to eat at throughout the year, and then buy those for your family to use throughout the year. You're automatically saving 20%. Don't forget to tip on the full price though. Okay, so that's a great idea. I also get my little free tea and coffee prescription at Panera, and speaking of prescriptions, I love giving subscriptions as gifts. Now just look at it. A magazine you might spend $5 on at the grocery store, you can actually get annual subscriptions for just $5 now. And don't worry, I have all of this on SamiCone.com for you to check out. But the thing that's great about subscriptions is that you're also not having to go to the post office, and shipping is usually included. Now you can do things like a meal planning service, even a wine service, for just 1 month, maybe 1 week even, 3 months, whatever someone is doing or they're interested in, look at doing a subscription because it's going to save you all time and money. Okay, another idea, if you've got a lot of people in your family, maybe you work at a large office, consider doing a Secret Santa. You just put all your names in a hat. I know it's a little old school, you pick one name, but that way you're really getting to put your effort and energy and money into buying one gift instead of a lot. Just consider doing a little list. You can even do it online to find out what people's favorites are, so you're getting something that's really meaningful for them. Okay. If we don't want to get a traditional gift, think about doing an experience. Now, this is something our family loves to do, especially as the kids get older and that time is even more precious. Consider going somewhere like Dollywood, even doing a staycation at Opryland. Of course, you know we love Disney World and Disney cruises, but that way you have something that you can all look forward to. It doesn't even have to be taken over the holidays, but you could do something fun on Christmas morning. We've done a scavenger hunt before to let the kids know we were doing a cruise, or just something that lets you put your money towards something bigger and more meaningful, and that way you're not trying to run around and shop at stores this year. So that's another great idea to think about. One other thing that we came up with this year is, again, as my kids are getting older, maybe you're thinking of doing a renovation or changing around a room, consider doing an experience gift but within your own home. What do I mean by that? Well, maybe your kids are getting older and they want to change from a kid room to a teen room, or maybe they want to change just that old room that was kind of like an office / storage into a game room. So why don't you ask what your kids are interested in? You could maybe invest in a ping pong table, a pool table, even a card table, maybe turn it into a movie room and get some new seating and set up a big projector, and that could be your big reveal on Christmas morning. So that's something fun to think about as well. Finally, I don't want to let you go without talking about the food that you have to spend money on, because let's face it, that's a big budget item over the holidays. So if you just need to take a load off your shoulders, don't get too creative. It's okay to be store-bought. And when you do things that are store-bought, look what's on special, whether you're shopping at Costco or Sam's or even at your local grocery store. When things are going buy one, get one free, that's when you stock up, and it's okay to go ahead and pull that out for your Christmas Eve dinner, to pull it out for the work potluck. Whatever you're doing, go ahead and just get multiple of those, or if items that you need to use to make those recipes are on sale, go ahead and make them in bulk, put the cookie dough in the freezer, and pull it out when you need them for that school morning or whatever it is you've got coming up. Like I said, I've got all these ideas and more on SamiCone.com. I hope you'll check them out so you can make this holiday season your best one yet. Before I go, I need you to know the interruption may be the intention. As I was getting my tea subscription from Panera today, I ran into a kind man who told me I could get the tea for free. When I told him I already was, we got into a more detailed conversation about saving money. At first I was thinking, how can I politely tell him I'm rushing to get to the TV studio to film 2 shows? But the longer we spoke, the more I realized that moment was as much for me as it was for him. He ended up speaking such kind words about me and over me, thanking me for my time and even suggesting that I become a life coach. But what I really heard and took away from those moments was this: God sees me, and what I do matters, even if it's just for one person. It's easy for us to doubt our calling and our purpose, especially when we're running around like crazy people during the holidays. But please hear me when I tell you this. The interruption in your day may just be God's greater intention for your time. Isaiah 55:8 in the Message translation says, "I don't think the way you think. The way you work isn't the way I work, declares the Lord." I heard a sermon this weekend reminding us that when we read the Bible, we have the benefit of knowing the end of the story, but the people we read about didn't have that insight. So if you don't hear it from anyone else today, let me be the one to say, God's not done writing your story. Regardless of what's written on your schedule, don't overlook the opportunities to let interruptions inspire you today. I'm so thankful I've been able to connect with you here for another year. I want to thank all of my guests today, as well as some of my favorite organizations that make this show possible and help me look and feel my best, including Gaylord Opryland Resort, Chow Nail Plus Bar, Kendra Scott, and Lily Pulitzer of Green Hills. I hope you have a great day. Make sure you make it great, and do not wait to tell someone you love how you feel about them. Bye, friends.